Good evening. As some of you might know, I grew up in Kansas City, and I'm a die-hard Chiefs fan. All right. You know, I was here last year to present Patrick Mahomes with the MVP award, and it was the greatest thrill of my life, just as I would imagine it was the greatest thrill of his. That came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that. I meant he was thrilled that he won the award of meeting me. You know, you might also recall that I talked about my kids and the heartbreak that they've endured as Chiefs fans. How my son cried after the playoffs, and I mean, not little tears, heaving, rolling, snot running down his lips, wet t-shirt kind of crying. Times have changed. What would you like to say now, son?
That was you.
You know, last year I also showed a picture of my daughter that she drew for me the day before the championship game. It was an arrowhead, and it said, KC winner. They weren't. The Patriots were. And she was destroyed. Overnight, she became a shell of her former self. But thankfully, through meditation, fasting, and self-actualization, not to mention a month-long retreat with her shaman and a revelatory ayahuasca experience, she manifested her pain and she gained enlightenment. Peanut, is there anything you'd like to say to all of those people at home who are sad their teams aren't playing tomorrow?
Hey, the light's in my eyes.
That's deep. That is. I love you guys very much, and I'm proud of you. Why don't you run on back to Mom, okay?
Okay.
All right, go Chiefs. Those are not my kids. Here are the contenders for most valuable player.
Now, I'd just like to introduce y'all to the man, the myth, the legend, MVP, Lamar Jackson.
This is a guy who people were suggesting could not play quarterback.
He's made everyone a believer.
Grab some popcorn. This is going to be fun to watch.
He is must-see TV. Hey.
Yes. 6.
Get ready for the wildlife.
Lamar Jackson, red hot.
Their quarterback may be the best running back in the league.
You got to put extra tape on your ankles.
4th and 2.
Go for it.
Takes a snap, runs to the right. He's got a seam. Touchdown, Jackson. I'm different, bro.
The best season any quarterback has ever had.
There's none like him in the world.
You inspire me, Kosh, and you see your MVP right here.
Now, you might be asking yourselves, well, where are the other contenders? Here's the thing. For only the second time in history, there was just one person that this year everyone voted for. It was the same person. It's pretty incredible. In fact, it's Lamarvelous. So congratulations to this year's most valuable player, Lamar Jackson.
Appreciate that. I want to thank God, first and foremost, before I even say anything, because He's the reason I'm here now. There's been a lot of doubt going on, you know, me being a running back, receiver, stuff like that. That came when I got to the league, and, you know, I had a great group of guys, great organization with me, the Ravens, Mr. Steve, Mr. Ozzie, Mr. Cass, Coach Harbaugh, Mr. Eric. Those guys all believed in me. And my mother. The bread and butter. I didn't want to talk about the doubters and stuff like that. I wanted to talk about the ones who believed in me because, you know, they was there from the start. And I want to thank all the coaches who ever coached me, you know, on this long journey. I want to thank my brother, my sisters, and my teammates. They're my brothers too as well.